Good evening, everyone. I hope that you've had a wonderful day and that you've been able to be a part of this FaithTree prayer walk throughout the day. What a joy it's been to see believers coming from different parts of the world, different churches, all kinds of different backgrounds. We've all been together because God brings us together. What a beautiful thing that is. If you've been tuning in and on and off all day, it feels like we've been on a really long journey. Maybe we're even a little tired. It's been a journey, and yet what a joy that we look back and it's something where we've seen where we've been able to come before our God, we've been able to pray, we've been able to be encouraged by His Word. If you haven't partaken yet, of course, it's still going for a little bit longer. I hope that you'll take part right now, but if you have, thank you for being part of it. Such a blessing to share this day with you. As we prepare to wrap up, we're coming towards the end. I wanted to go to Romans chapter 12 for one last bit of scriptural encouragement tonight. If we turn to chapter 12 and we look at verse 12, we read these words: "Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer." We don't necessarily know what the rest of 2021 holds. I think for most of us there will be some times of joy. There'll also be some times that feel like tribulation. Many, if not most of us, have come out of 2020 feeling like we experienced quite a bit of that tribulation. There was so much uncertainty, so much difficulty, so much strife and anger. And we think, I want that joy. Scripture doesn't tell us that we will ever be constant in joy in this life. We look forward to coming into Jesus' presence and experiencing that. But it does tell us to be constant in one thing, which is in prayer. And I hope that as we begin 2021, one of the ways that we experience more joy is that we're constant in prayer. Because there will be tribulation. But even in that tribulation, when we know that God is on our side, not because He's joined the side we've chosen, but as Eduardo reminded us just a few moments before I came on, He calls us to be on His side. That He is with us as He calls us into His army, into His kingdom. And so as we come before Him constantly in prayer, even in the tribulation we face, even in the challenges we face, we know He is with us. And that's a reason in itself to rejoice, to come before our God with thanksgiving. On a day like today, but on every day. And my prayer for myself and my prayer for you is that as we go through the rest of this year, we would stay constant in prayer, that we wouldn't just have this one amazing day in which we spent time praying together and rejoicing before our God, but this would set the tone for this year. Because I can't tell you what the rest of this year will hold. No one can other than God. But what do we know? That He is with us, and so as we are constant in prayer, He will continue to be with us. And He will use us, and He will rescue us, and we can rejoice in that. Thank you again for being a part of this tonight. Please do follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole set of social media. Sign up for our newsletter so you can hear about future prayer walks, and come back for that. But in the meantime, be constant in the joy that God is with you wherever you go. Have a wonderful night.